All right, guys, and we got some hot crypto news for you. For all you SNEK fans, a SNEK game probably is dropping tomorrow. We just found out on Twitter. So, 1,000 likes, and we drop a SNEK game tomorrow. And you see, they already have over 1,000 likes. So, they're probably dropping a SNEK game tomorrow. Now, if you look on the screen, it looks like just a snake game. I hope it's not just a snake game. I think it's like should be like a 3D snake game at least, or like something really really cool to get people really playing. I actually hope that you can actually earn snacks with the game because that would build the ecosystem way up. And if you want to be anything more than just a fly by night meme coin, you do need to build the system all the way up. They've already had the thing where you can buy energy drinks with snack. Now, if they actually had a meme game where you could actually earn snacks from it, maybe build even a snack verse out of it, that would be really awesome. But I'm having high hopes for this game. Hopefully, I won't be disappointed. It seems like they've been actually developing this for a while now. So it could actually be something cool. Hopefully, it's got some decent graphics. If they'd have been developing it for a couple of months, hopefully like we get a decent game. I'm not expecting like, a AAA blockbuster. Obviously, it's a meme coin. I don't expect like, SNEK GTA 5 or whatever, but still should be a pretty decent game, hopefully, if they've been developing it for a while. Because realistically, I can make a Snake game in like a couple of hours. Not that difficult, actually. But with a team of developers, they should have some features, some fun games. Hopefully, they integrated it with the coin, and that would be something new and something cool for the investors to look into. SNEK actually has fallen a lot in the last day. Like I think it's down 29% for the day, but you kind of expect that from a meme coin. Still way up from where it actually began, but there is some room to grow, especially if this game turns out to be a higher quality game than most people expect from a meme coin. So there's definitely that part working for it. In terms of the overall movement for the coin, I expect it to sort of like move along with the market as well. I don't expect us to move too much towards the end of the year. Tomorrow is the last day towards the end of the year. Some people are saying tax sell off. I don't see that. I mean, a tax harvest doesn't really make sense this year for crypto because we actually went up. There's nothing to actually harvest in terms of losses. But in other things, like I do believe that we'll start probably going up on the second or the third. And then there might be a little bit of a sell off as the ETF comes out because of buy the rumor, sell the news. I don't think that'll last long, and by the end of January, I think we will start going up solidly, and we won't be too much lower if we're any lower than what we are today. So SNEK should kind of follow that pattern, and it'll probably have a lot of gyrations up and down because once again, it is a meme coin, and meme coins tend to have those fluctuations a lot because they're kind of like low volume and they can actually jostle a lot. But I still think like meme mania will be there in the new year, and I think some of these new ones like Bonk or SNEK will probably have a secondary pump somewhere in there, especially if SNEK actually keeps launching these new things like energy drinking bio SNEK game. I think they should actually make a lot of mini games where you can actually earn SNEK or trade SNEK or even bet SNEK. I don't really know how that would work with the legalities of the United States, but I think that's actually a pretty good idea for SNEK overall. They need to make an interactive community to actually build on this coin. It is going to be the main meme coin of Cardano, I think. It's already way bigger than Hosky and a lot of the others. So they should try to actually make something of it. I know that's not what their original plan was, but I think like they should adjust their plan because they do have a fan base right now. There's going to be a lot. There's going to be a war among these meme coins to see who can get the best audience, and it is the one that will get the most interactive that will actually get the best audience. I don't know about Bonk. It doesn't seem like they're actually doing all that much. But if you can actually like make SNEK kind of popular and make like some good content with it, I think not only will it help SNEK, but it should help Cardano as well. And I think like Charles and others should actually look into investing a little bit into this as well, because it could actually help their chain get a lot more liquidity, which is exactly what Cardano needs right now. So not only could it help SNEK, it could also help Cardano. So I'm looking forward to what SNEK will actually do tomorrow in terms of like releasing this game. Hopefully it's pretty good. It's not something that they pasted together in 15 minutes, but you know, it's a meme coin, so I have no idea what to actually expect. In other news, there's a hacking group that once again struck to end the year, and they actually killed one victim by draining him of $4.4 million. It is called Pink Drainer, but they only attacked one victim this time. They actually stole over 18 million from more than 9,000 victims. These hackers are getting more and more sophisticated, and it was a 4.4 million theft of Chainlink from a single victim who was tricked into signing an increased approval function. So if you get any of those links in your email, make sure they are from the correct person. Check the URL before you sign anything, before you click anything. If the URL looks suspicious, it is probably a scam, and you should not do anything with it. And especially if you are a high roller, these guys like this, they'll especially try to target high rollers with sophisticated scams because they can rip a lot of money from them from one person. And if it's just one person, they're unlikely to actually get caught. So unfortunately, another victim lost 4.4 million worth of link to phishing scams about 2 hours ago. Unfortunately, it's no good, and they lost about 68,925 link. Was transferred to a wallet labeled on other scan as Pink Drainer Wallet 2. I personally think that they should just ban all these. Like they should kind of just like put an X on these drainer wallets. Just kind of like, I don't know if you can actually stop a functionality of a wallet, but all the exchanges should actually just ban transactions from this particular wallet. So this is a typical attack where a victim happens to have a lot of assets, and they're probably just going after like victims with a lot of assets. And because one victim is unlikely to start like a big investigation, although that's not necessarily true when you're like going after rich people. They tend to be pretty vengeful, and they have the resources to actually be vengeful. So I'm actually hoping these people are vengeful, and they like try to track down the group, and hopefully like these guys actually get caught sooner or later, because we need to take out these hacking groups. We need to basically like clear them out of our ecosystem to not make crypto look like a joke, which it kind of does to a lot of outside people, because these things happen way too often. Ark has actually sold the remainder of its GBTC holdings, but don't worry, this does not mean they don't have they don't think the Bitcoin market's going up more. They obviously do with their ETF coming up, and with half the money they sold out for, they actually bought Bito, which is another Bitcoin futures product. But people are thinking this is just a holding place for the money until they can get more liquidity. I think they might want more funds to fund their own ETF product, because Ark is one of the ones that's slated to be approved in January. So basically, from Eric Balchunas, today Ark sold its entire remaining GBTC position. It was Ark W's biggest holding only a month ago, and used half of the money to buy Bito, likely as a liquid transition tool to keep beta to BTC while it legs into Ark W or Ark B. So they're most likely going to use the money and redistribute it into their own funds. So it's not like they don't believe in Bitcoin. So they started offloading the GBTC shares in October when the Bitcoin price first hit 34K. And of course, at the time, they actually had about 100,000 GBTC shares worth about 2.5 million. But they eventually sold it all off. They also liquidated a bunch of Coinbase shares worth 27.5 million. And I think they are just putting all that money into their own funds, which makes sense leading up to the ETFs that they're actually going to get, most likely. So I think Ark is just making moves to ready itself for its ETF. So the thing is, I don't actually think this is anything to worry about. I don't think Cathie Wood is saying to you like, hey, you know what, sell your Bitcoin because we don't believe in Bitcoin anymore. They are just reallocating their funds. and they're just putting it in like a holding place, which is Beto Bitcoin futures, because I think that they think Bitcoin is going to be pretty like stable for the next few days, and then over the new year they'll probably allocate it into their new funds. So very like very specific movements, very kind of trackable movements, and nothing really all that suspicious, especially since we know that they're going to be one of the ETF applicants that's probably going to be accepted. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.